Hello, and welcome to another episode of Reading Mangatuber Recommendations. If you don't know by now, I will be more than happy to let you know I reached out to my fellow Mangatubers and asked for their top 3 favorite recommendations to give to people. My only stipulation is that I had to be able to access said series in English. And yeah, I'm going to read the first 5 volumes. If applicable, I'm going into these recommendations absolutely blind. I don't know what said Mangatuber put on their paper, nor do I know what the series is about other than my outside knowledge of said series. Last episode we read Boys Run the Riot by way of Chelsae Sang. I will leave that video link down below. And without further ado, we're going to jump right in and see what our next read is going to be. I don't know why I like that sound so much. Alright. So our next person we will be reading from is Elite Collector. Oh snaps!
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I am the Elite Collector, and today we're finally going to be going over my complete manga collection. Now, here's the rest of the store. Just wanted to give you guys a full shot of what you can expect when you walk into any Books Kinokuniya. Here on the right hand side is all of the manga. They have a bunch of stuff here. I always love coming here just to see all the amount of manga that they have. That video out. On my left I have all of the manga that I've read, and then on the right I have my to be read shelf that I'm hoping I can at least read most of this in 2022. Here's where I have all of my Susanos and a few more candles that my wife got me, but yeah, I love my Susanos right here. The only one that I'm missing now is Sasuke, but let's go ahead and take a quick look at these. Dun-dun-dun-dun. As you enter this closet, I have all my box sets here on the floor. Akira and Pandora hearts there on the right. Got my Naruto boxes here, Bleach box sets, Demon Slayer, One Piece, and then here's just an overall view of all of the manga stacked here in my closet. Product here. At first, I wasn't loving the base, but once you add the Titans on there, it really does elevate the statue, and it does look really great, honestly. I love how all the rubble looks all over the base. I love the rubble all over the Titan. It looks very dynamic. There's a lot of stuff going on. You can tell that they're causing a bunch of damage. I just got done unboxing the Donnie Darko from Arrow Video, and in that same package I got this one right here, which is Battle Royale, the 4K version. I'm really excited about this one. I actually haven't heard too much about this transfer, so it will be kind of interesting to check it out and see how much better it looks than the Blu-ray. Today's a new week, so that's another week of new statue announcements. Today we're going to be going over all of the statues announced from March 27th to April 2nd. So let's go ahead and jump into my screen and let's go over this. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you did in the comment section down below so that I know if I should continue doing these moving forward. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next.
I actually have no idea what to expect from this one. I only watch his statues and figures and stuff like that because I love them and I have to live vicariously through him. Even though I think there's one, I haven't decided to pull the trigger yet, but I am almost positive that I'm going to get this for myself for my birthday. But I'm not gonna speak on it just in case I change my mind. But if I do get it, it's his fault. All right, so to jump in, the favorite manga listed is Happiness by Shuzo Oshimi. Wonderful choice. Y'all know I'm an Oshimi stan. And then top 3 recommendations: Happiness, already read it. Flowers of Evil, another Oshimi work, already read it. And Gigant. And then he put warning, this last one is cultured but a very fun read. So I do know that Gigant is cultured. We lucked out again because I already read 2 of the 3. I've never read Gigant. I have the cover burned into my brain. All I know about Gigant is that it follows an adult star and she's huge. That's about it. So, and that is cultured. So That's okay. I don't mind a little culture. This one should be interesting. So, without further ado, let's jump into the vlog, shall we? Hello there. It's been like maybe 2 weeks since I did the unboxing portion of this video, and if you notice, volume 1 is not there, and I don't know where it is. I was trying to hold off until it got here, but at this point I think it's lost in the mail. I don't know, but I sent them an email to see if I could get some kind of update. In the meantime, I'm just gonna have to find it online and read volume 1 that way. Excuse my appearance. I am lounging today. So much so that I want to see if I can knock out all 6 of these volumes today. I have been ripping and running for the past week and a half. I got a new job. So I haven't started yet. I don't start for another 4 days. But for those of you who don't know, I've been working 12-hour shifts.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Excuse that. 12-hour shifts overnight. So for the past 4 years. So me and the son have been getting reacquainted, and it's so weird being awake in the daytime. It's strange to me. I don't know how to act. I feel like I have more free time, but I don't. It's the same amount of time, but it could be because I've been off. But yeah, this transition has been nice. I've been spending more time outside. I don't even go outside like that, so that's been nice. And I'm just really excited to start this new job, and hopefully it's as nice as it seems. Everyone I've met so far has been lovely, and that in itself is so refreshing. If you've ever worked in a toxic work environment, you know how it is. It was strange. I was like, y'all are so friendly. There are people who actually wake up and they're happy in the morning. Like, you know, like it just opened my eyes to a lot. So hopefully it wasn't like there's a visitor in the office, let's be on our best behavior. Like, hopefully that's just how they are in general. But you're not here for my job woes. Anyway, and my hair is a mess too, but I'll get around to that one day. But yeah, so I'm going to read the first chapter, come back, check in with you, and then we're going to see if I can attempt to knock out all of these volumes today. Because when I say I'm not doing nothing today, knock on wood, I'm not trying to do nothing today but read. So let's get started. I literally haven't started yet, but I just realized that this is the same person that wrote Gantz. Should I be worried? Alright, chapter 1 is completo. First and foremost, I know this girl got back problems. Okay, because ain't no way. Ain't no way. She might be 100 pounds soaking wet, but at least 30 of them are on her chest. So not too much has happened yet. Ray seems like a okay character, typical teenager. Could he possibly have a savior complex, or am I reading too much into it given that it's only the first chapter? probably. But it's really too early to make any kind of judgments. Like I said, there's not too much happening at this point, so I will read the rest of volume 1, maybe volume 2, we'll see, and I will check back in with you guys. I have so many thoughts. Before I jump in, I realized that I completely forgot the step where I tell you what the series is actually about. And I think I did that because I didn't have volume 1 in front of me at the time. But I am pulling up the official synopsis right now. Hold on just a second. Ray dreams of becoming a big-ticket filmmaker, but when he stumbles into a chance meeting with a busty adult film star, his high school life takes a turn for the strange. Not only does his favorite adult star like him, she gains the power to grow an enormous, towering size. Is alien technology to blame? Time travel? The end of the world? All manner of bizarre trouble lies ahead, and a gigantic, gorgeous woman is just the tip of the iceberg. And when they say that she is just the tip of the iceberg, she is just the tip of the iceberg. Y'all, I'm only 2 volumes in, and I am so invested. I had to take a couple notes because there was too many stopping points, and I didn't want to keep jumping in and interjecting while I was trying to read. So, I knew things were going to get weird once I realized that the mangaka is the same one that did Gantz. Now, as far as me and my history with Gantz, I've only read the first omnibus. It's not that I didn't like it. I was very confused about what was going on, and I didn't really care for how the one female character was always naked for no reason. But in this one, yes, she's naked a lot, but it makes sense, so I have no problem with it. It's pretty funny, actually. I do find it odd that what's her name? Chiho. So I don't understand why Chiho's family is just like, oh, you're still out here making adult movies. You're bringing shame to the family. All while simultaneously living off of her dollar. Like, pick a struggle. You can't do both, okay? This story so far has been a super fast read. I haven't been sitting here that long reading, and was able to get through the first 2 volumes relatively quickly. It's so funny, and it's so mysterious at the same time. Chiho and Ray's relationship is highly illegal, but it's so cute. I'm not condoning it. I am not condoning it. If he were an adult and not a high schooler, I would be here for it. So far, again, we're only 2 volumes in. I was not expecting to see UFOs and dragons in this series. My eyes are watering. It looks like I'm crying. I swear I'm not. Why am I so close? Back up. I'm really enjoying the background details in this manga. One thing I will say about this manga is I love their art style. Despite how I feel about Gantz and its oddballness, I've always enjoyed their art style, and it reigns true in this series as well. This makes me want to go back and give Gantz another try sooner than later. But again, we'll see. We'll see. But like the movie posters, instead of Back to the Future is Back to the Fourth or something like that. Suicide Squad is Suicidal Squad. Just little, off-brand stuff like that. It's really funny. Just, it makes me want to pay more attention to the background art and the details and all of that stuff that I would normally skim over. And it gives it an extra layer of comedy as well. But I'm so invested in this story. I did not think I would be. This is done so far so well. I like that it's not, I'm not going to say it's not overly sexual. It's not the main focus of the story. I thought that it was going to be the main focus of the story, and it's not at all. I'm really interested in seeing where this is going to go. And yeah, I'm going to start rambling so I can jump back in, because I can easily blow through these 6 volumes today, no problem. Volume 7 at the time of this recording is not out yet. I did immediately go ahead and pre-order that bad boy before I came to see you guys. I'll be keeping up with this series, and I know I've only read the first 2 volumes, but I feel like as long as it keeps the same energy that it started off with, I'll be keeping up with it. This is right up my alley. I just completed volume 3 and volume 4. Why have I waited so long to read this? Not even waited. Why have I been sleeping on this? Because I knew it was out there. I knew it existed. I just had no interest in reading it. I should have been reading it. Things are wild as hell. And normally when there's like sci-fi elements or things that don't make sense in a story, I always want explanation about why it's happening or how it works, you know what I'm saying? And there's so much going on that I wholeheartedly don't care. ETE, I don't understand how it functions. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be explained how it functions. Yet I don't care. It's weird. Also, ETE just proves that we wouldn't be able to have nice things in the world. It reminded me a lot of, I can't remember the lady's name, but she did a art exhibit a long time ago where she just stood there, like she was the art exhibit. She stood there for like 5 or 6 hours, and she had a table full of stuff that people could use against her, from feathers and food all the way up to like ropes and knives and guns. And bad things happen to good people Because when you give people power that should not have power, with no repercussions really, the dark side of humanity comes out, and we're definitely seeing it with ETE. And I'm just, why are y'all like this? It is what it is. I'm about to read volume 5, and if nothing too crazy comes out of that volume, then I'll go ahead and knock out volume 6 before I come back. But I'm so sad. I might have to read ahead, because this, I don't know how many volumes there are in total, or if it, I know it's ongoing as far as US releases, but I don't know if it's still ongoing in Japanese. But I'm sad. I need more. I want more. So I'm going to go ahead and check out this next volume, and I will see ya. So first and foremost, I failed at my mission of getting all of the volumes read in that one day. It is 2 days later. So I'm trying to multitask here. It is 2 days later, but I did finish 5 and 6 today. I also shot an email off to, thought that'd be too loud. Hold please. Anyway, I also shot an email off to the website that I got volume 1 from, and I was like, hey, do you guys have a tracking number or something so I can figure out where my volume 1 is? And they didn't reply. They just sent me a refund. So, I mean, thank you for the refund, but I would have been cool with just the tracking number to at least try to figure out where it is. But I'm not complaining, so I just got to remember at some point in time I need to pick up volume 1 to finish my collection. So, volume 5 was the only volume of all of them that I had that came wrapped in plastic, and I'm not sure why, because it was no different from any of the other volumes. And if anything, volume 6 should have been the one wrapped in plastic, because literally half of that volume is nothing but them, you know, getting it on. So I don't know what that was about. So in volume 5 we are introduced to some new characters, and I'm hoping that we get some explanation as to who they are, who, what, when, where, why, how, all that stuff. Because they can fly, among other things, and we don't really get a real introduction of who they are or what they want. The action has been pretty non-stop up until this point, and we finally come to a head in volume 5, and it slows down in volume 6. Volume 6 very much feels like filler, but the second half of volume 6 we get a couple of, I guess, semi-bombshells, things that could possibly happen. You know, nothing's set in stone yet, but there's 3 definite events at the end that has me like, oh no, oh snap, what's gonna happen? What's going on, you know? Also, as I reflect on all of these volumes, the abundance of tears that are shed by these characters is unreal. And I feel bad for laughing, because, I mean, some of the moments are sad, and I understand why they're crying. But there are some moments where I'm like, it's really not that deep. And the way that the crying effects are written in the manga, in my head, translates to a baby's cry. So then that just adds more comedy on top of it, because these grown people are just in the streets just I cannot. Anywho, I cannot wait for volume 7. I am so invested in this story. I'm not gonna lie, your girl was a bit skeptical when I started, okay? When I first found out that we were going to be reading again, I was like, don't know how this is gonna work out, you know, but I was pleasantly surprised, and I really enjoy this series. So much so that I think I'm ready to give Gantz another shot just to see if maybe it'll grow on me. I'm fairly familiar with Inuyashiki, so I'm less ready to jump into that right now, but it is on my list of things to read. I have seen a decent amount of the anime, so there's that. Volume 7 of Gigant is set to release on April 5th, and I think April 5th will have passed by the time this video comes out, so y'all are probably already reading it if you're Gigant fans, or hopefully I'm already reading it right now. Hey future dags, I hope you're enjoying it. You guys, please be sure to check out Elite Collector. I will link both of his channels down in the description below. And Mr. Elite Sir, thank you so much for participating in this and giving me a great recommendation and a series that I am just, again, pleasantly surprised that I love. With that being said, if you are a content creator and would like to partake in this video series, there are a couple of links as well as instructions down in the description below as well. Just follow those links and fill out whichever one may apply to you, and hopefully I will get your recommendation and we can add you to the list. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next Friday. Bye!